When he was president, he called them fat cats, but now he's likely thanking them for a huge payday. President Obama, less than 100 days out of office, he's raising some eyebrows here after it was reported he has inked a deal to speak at a Wall Street conference run by investment bank powerhouse Cantor Fitzgerald. His hefty $400,000 fee, about equal to his yearly salary when he was in the White House, and nearly double what Hillary Clinton hauled in from such events. A decision to take the big paycheck appears to be an about-face for the former president. Here's Mr. Obama on 60 Minutes just a few days before leaving office. Watch.
You're not going to go to Wall Street, make a lot of money?
I'm not going to Wall Street. The amount of time that I'll be investing in issues is going to be high, but it'll be necessarily in a different capacity.
Not going to Wall Street. Well, I guess he's just going for an hour or two, right? $400,000 an hour or two. Look, you know, I'm a red-blooded American capitalist. I believe in everybody's right to make a living here. But, you know, Megan, how does this affect everything he stood for? What's happened to his platform?
I couldn't love this more for a lot of different reasons. I tweeted earlier, I needed live steady cam, and I needed some Jack Daniels and popcorn to watch Bernie Sanders and Elizabeth Warren's reaction when they find out Saint Obama is getting dirty Wall Street money, the same thing they filleted Hillary for throughout the election for doing, Obama's doing. So now, is left going to be a bunch of hypocrites, and President Obama can do this, but Hillary Clinton can't? I don't know. I'm a red-blooded American capitalist, too. I don't care. As long as you're taking money in a legal way, I do not care how or when you're doing it. It's never something I thought Hillary Clinton should apologize for, but it will be interesting to see the reaction, because at least on Twitter, a lot of people are saying, he's a free man right now. He can do whatever he wants. Yeah, except you totally lambasted Hillary Clinton for doing the same thing.
The hypocrisy.
Well, hypocrisy, and also it just wouldn't work for her regardless. Like, she was trying to reach a class of people that she couldn't reach down to, and so it was fraught with you know, just all sorts of problems, the fact that her narrative included those big speeches. For the now citizen Barack Obama, I mean, I guess the question is, who's the head of the Democratic Party now? Is he still de facto the head? I mean, if he is, then they're going to have to talk about these fees. If he's not, and they're going to pick Bernie Sanders, and they're putting all together this platform.
Why? It didn't bother them when...
And maybe cussing Tom Perez, you know, and with all his words. I mean, if that's the case, then I guess it's fine.
Bill Clinton has earned over $100 million in speaking fees since he left office.
Yep.
If they were going to take issue with this, they would have already. It's not going to shock anybody, and you won't hear anything from them about it.
But he's sort of, Obama lives in this plane, and Eric, you can attest to this, where they see him differently. It's why there were so many, you know, sort of commentary about him being, you know, otherworldly. He was a new wave president, and the fact that he's like every other capitalist ex-president's got to be a little dig for some people.
So he used the term issues. He said the amount of time I'll be invested in issues, he won't be able to do any speeches at Goldman Sachs. But let's see, since he's been left office, he's been the issues he's been dealing with were windsurfing and sailing with a billionaire. $400,000 speech. It's a $65 million book deal. Remember when Hillary Clinton said I was broke? We were broke when we left the White House. Now we really laid into her about that, but you don't make a lot of money when you're in the White House. You make $400,000 or so, and you have to pay for your own food. But you know within a year you're going to make a lot of money. And I think the Clintons were worth $100 million at the end of year one outside the White House. I think Barack Obama, now that he's had a taste of windsurfing with the Virgin Atlantic CEO.
Richard Branson.
With Branson.
But let me ask you a very...
I think in a $65 million book deal, and I think...
Let me ask you a very simple question. Was Obama good or bad for Wall Street?
Oh, I think that's an easy
bad,
answer.
right?
He was definitely
He's thinking about it. I'm telling you.
If Obama was X for Wall Street, Donald Trump will be 4X.
So here's my question. What is he going to step up there and say?
Well, he can probably...
Like, I hate you people, but I need the Benjamins, because I saw Richard Branson. I like a lot of money, too.
That's a very good point. Like, what is Goldman going to... I'm sorry, not Goldman, but Cantor Fitzgerald. What's Cantor going to get out of an Obama speech, other than, you know, sometimes these things are as ridiculous as paying off... It's a nice bonus or benefit to some top-level producers in the company, and it may be that...
Can't wait to see that transcript, or will we?
Interesting.
We didn't see Hillary's.
There's no reason for them to unless someone leaks it. But.
It tarnishes him in a lot of ways, which I love, and I can't wait to see reactions, like I said. But to his core base of supporters that see him as a different kind of politician, a different kind of president, he's exactly like Hillary Clinton. He's exactly like the Clinton Foundation. And again, I can't wait to see Bernie Sanders react.
And that's fine as long as he stays out of the party.
But let's admit it.
He
Tough to turn down 400,000 bucks.
It's a problem for them.
The guy needs to make a living.
Yeah.
It's just funny how
What's up, Wall Street?
All right.